Hello, I'm again lecturer Elie. I'm coming in the lecture which is called Total Quality Management, where we are going to look on overall in a big discussion where we shall look about how this course can be important for you and even in your society, especially for those who has agreed businesses. Learning objectives, some of the learning objectives. Upon completion of this course, a student will be able to complete the following key tasks. The one, understand the meaning and importance and application of total quality management and tools. The next one will be diagnose problem in the quality improvement process. The third one will be identify ethical and unethical behavior in quality management. We shall also look on how or to understand the purpose of and sets standards for product and services, and we shall apply various quality improvement techniques, and also how can you design and manage the total quality process and manage and control quality. The last one we shall come by describing and apply the development and nature of the quality control chart. We shall look how the quality can be charted and some equation that related in this course. Under this course, it's too broad and it's too expanded, but we are going to look how can we introduce this. In introduction, as a chapter 1, we shall look on introduction, definition, and some concept. Let's come in introduction. In today's total quality management stands for a broad concept which include economics, social, and environment concerns, especially in hotel industry, and even this is coming to emphasize the importance of quality. There are posthumously awards for business excellence like Deming prizes in Japan, Malcolm Badrid National Quality Award in USA, and the European Quality Award in Europe. So let's look on some qualities, how the qualities is defined, and how this concept can be introduces. When we say a quality, let's look on a dictionary has many definition, but essential characteristics. It is a superior. When we mean a superior, it's how it is on high level to make your product on high level in order to excel it. Some definition that has accepted in various organizations, like the quality is customer satisfaction, or quality is a fitness or suitable for use. Those are some definition that you can give to the quality, and even the quality definition when you concise Oxford Dictionary in 1979, it has defined the quality as a degree of excellence. You may define it as an excellence degree, and even a faculty skill, accomplishment, or high rank, or social standing, or logic, in a logic being affirmative or negative. Or we may also define it as distinctive character of a sound or voice, and so on. When you try to explain the quality at your own side, you can just say everything that related to a good product, but those are some considers or some simple definition you can give to the quality. So when we let's come in our course or our lecture, which is called total quality management. Let's come in a deep. When we mean a total, it means made up of the whole. Again, the quality, when you go to the quality, the mean quality as one element of the total quality management, it's a degree of excellence a product or services provides. And even a management, as you know, it's an art or act or a way of handling or organizing, controlling, planning, directing to achieve a certain goal. The total quality, in a one definition, is the way of managing organization to achieve excellence. When you are trying to excel, or to make your organization get to an excellent, now you are making a total quality, because total quality is the way of managing, organizing, controlling, planning your organization to achieve an excellence. When you are trying to make your organization at excellence level, now you are increasing the quality. Let's look on some words. When we mean a total quality, may be defined as a managing the entire organization so that it excels on all dimensions of products and services that are important to the customer. We often think of the feature when we think of the quality of a product or services. Total quality is about conformance quality, not feature. Just to conform the quality, not a feature. The total quality again is meeting our customer requirements. Only when you meet our customer requirements means you are making a total quality. And even when you're doing things right or the first time, when you're doing things right the first time, that it's a freedom from a failure or defeats. When you have a freedom from a failure, now are doing things right the first time. And even it is a consistency. When you mean a total quality, make sure that you have a consistency or reduction in a variation, or even when you are continuously improving or quality in everything we do, that is what we make or what we are calling a total quality. The definition and the concept continue. Let's look on quality management. That was a total quality. Let's look on a quality management. The quality management is a belief. It is described as a belief in employees' ability to solve a problem. When you are able to solve a problem, you are trying to make, or you are making a quality management. Or it describes also as a belief that people doing the work are best able to improve. And also it is a belief that everyone is responsible for a quality. That is what we call a quality management. Let's come by understanding what we call dimension. It's something which could confuse it. Do also confuse the people because they don't know how they can make a dimension of the quality, and they don't know what to consider or where can we focus. Before we go deep, let me go to some issues for customer satisfaction, because this will helps you to know how we can make a dimension. Issues for customer satisfaction. 1. This checklist for both internal and external customer. One question: who are my customer? Understand that question. What do they need? What are their measures and expectations? Does product or services exceed their expectation? How do I satisfy their needs? What corrective action is necessary? Those are some issues. Does customer satisfaction meet? When you solve that problem, or when you try to make them simply, so you are making what is called excellence. What is called excellence that can help you to put your business on another level. So let's look again on a total quality management basic concept. Let's understand this one before we proceed, because it will help us to understand what a total quality is and a deep. When it's management improvement, when we mean or when we try to explain the management improvement, 1. Participate in quality program and develop quality counsel and direct participation. That is what we call management involvement. Try to involve in a management when you want to develop your total quality in your business, and focus on a customer. This is some points that can help your business to be developed and to excel the services in your business, and even product excellence. The next one: involvement and utilization of entire workforce, which means all levels of management you should be considered. continuous improvement. Continuous improvement, quality never stop. Placing order with error or driver or minimize wastage and scrapped, you continue improving. Trending supplier as partner. No business exists without supplier. You try. Performance measures like creating and accountability in all levels. Those are some basic concepts for total quality management, as I've stated and as I've explained above. One was management improvement, second focus on the customer, the next was involvement and utilization of entire workforce, the next was continuous improvement, then following was treat supplier as partner, that's one was performance measures. Those are some points that can help your business to be developed and to have a quality culture in your business. You understand before you go deep what a customer is. When we say a customer, there is a different definition. But let me give you this. Is anyone who is impacted by the product or process delivered by an organization who buys the product or services, or even a consumer who may become a future customer expectation or satisfaction. So when you mean a customer is someone who came to your business and buy. That is a simple definition, but this one I've said should be considered. But we have two types of the customer, which is called external customer and internal customer. When we say an external customer, as usual, the end users as well as intermediate processors that use a product or services by an influencer. That is one definition of external customer. The end user as well as intermediate processors, having the use of product or services by an influencer. The external, when we say an external, are other divisions of the company that receive the processed product for his personal use. When you use a processed one, that you are an internal, but when you mean an external, are those who intermediate or who has a part in a processor of the product. You may say and ask yourself, what is a product? What a product is? When you say or when you want to state the product, it's the output of the process carried out by the organization. It may be a good, for example, automobile software, and another example, computer code or reports or services, or like for in a bank, there is a banking and insurance. That is some definition of a product, and a tangible and the intangible one. Those are the element of a product. Let's jump on to how is customer satisfaction achieved. You may ask, we have started by understanding what a total quality is. We talked about more, but now let's come by understanding who is a customer. And you have seen the next one, how the customer satisfaction can be achieved. That is a question which contain many skills and many terms that can help you to develop your business. When we mean customer satisfaction, we will consider two dimensions: product feature and freedom from deficiency. Product feature and freedom from deficiency. When you say a product features, refers to the quality of a design, like an example in manufacturing industry, performance, reliability, durability, ease of use, aesthetics, and so on. Example, in a service industry, there is accuracy or truth, there's timeless, friendliness, and courtesy. Or when you say a courtesy, it's a good manner, or even a knowledge of the server. Again, when you say a freedom from deficiency, it refers to the quality of conformance. High conformance means a fewer complaint and increased customer satisfaction. Let me call it again, and I repeat one. When you mean a two-dimension in a customer satisfaction, you understand product feature and freedom from deficiency. Product features refers to the quality of design, as I said above. But a freedom from deficiency refers to the quality of conformance. Means a conformance means a fewer complaint. There is no complaint between our clients, and increased customer satisfaction. When you are increasing the satisfaction, means you have a conformance. Customer satisfaction, know this in an organization. The most important assets of an organization is its customer, not this somewhere. And again, an organization's success depends on how many customers it has, and how much they buy, and how often they buy. Customer that is satisfied will increase in a number, buy more, and buy more frequency. Satisfied customers also pay their bills promptly, which greatly improves cash flow, the lifeblood of an organization. That is some questions you have to assess before you go in a business, or before you decide to have a quality culture in your business. And again, when we are saying about the customer, you know the customer feedback, because the customer feedback is very important in the organization, because the customer feedback should be continually solicited and monitored as a customer continually change. They change their minds, their expectations, and their suppliers. Customer feedbacks is not at one time effort. In fact, it is an ongoing and active prohibiting of the customer mind. Feedback enables the organization to do the following. These are some importance of customer feedback. One is to discover a customer dissatisfaction. When the customer is replying, you understand how is satisfied or how is not satisfied. And it also discover relative priority of the quality. That's true. The next one, compare performance with the competition. That's true. It identified a customer's need. When the customer complains about his need or his wants, the customer gets and understand how can we change this need in order to satisfy the customer, and even determine opportunity for an improvement. The customer feedback is very necessary and important in your company. Make it clear, and you try to develop it, and develop the way of that customer used to give you a feedback. Because if you develop this culture in your business to receive the customer feedback, it will build and it will help to develop your culture of the quality. And even in a service industry such as insurance and banking, customer feedback has become so important that it drives new product development. There is programs to identify and analyze errors, take corrective action, and make ongoing enhancement. All of these efforts are justified when the consumer expectation level are high. Effective organizations take time out to listen to the voice of the customer and feedback, and feed that information back to the idea stage. For instance, listening to the voice of the customer change how the Internal Revenue Services or IRS does business. Listening to the voice of the customer can be accomplished by numerous information collecting tools. The principal one are the following: comment cards and reporting card, questionnaire and focus group, toll-free telephone lines, customer visits, the internet, employment feedback, and mass customization. That is some principles that can help the customer to give you a feedback. You update it and make them clear so as everyone can achieve it and use it to give you a feedback, because the feedback is important. And why the quality? You should ask for yourself why quality is important. Reasons for quality becoming a cardinal priority for most organization. One, competition. The reason why the quality is needed, it's a competition. Today's market demands high quality products at low costs. Having high quality reputation is not enough. Internal costs of maintaining the reputation should be less. The next one, changing the customer The reason why the quality is necessary, it helps you to change the customer. The new customer is only commanding priority based on volume, but is more demanding about the quality system. The next one, changing product mix. To have a quality, it changes you or to help you change a product mix. The shift from low volume, high price for high volume. Low price have resulted in a need to reduce the internal costs of a poor quality. The last one, it's a product complexity. Our product complexity as a system have become more complex. The reliability requirements for supplier of the components have become more stringent. When you try to understand the quality, the reason of the quality, there are also high level of customer satisfaction. Higher customer expectations are getting spawned by increasing competition. Relatively simply accomplishes the quality product. Inspection for quality control and incorporation of internal costs of poor quality into a selling price may not work for today's complex market environment. Or there is another point which is called quality perspectives. Everyone defines a quality based on their own perspective of its typical response about the definition of the quality would like or would include. Perfection, consistency, eliminating waste, speed of delivery, compliance with policies and procedures, doing it right the first time, delighting and pleasing customers, total quality or total customer satisfaction, and services. You may say how the quality levels follows. These are some qualities levels, organization levels, and at process levels. When you say at organization levels, we need to ask the following questions. Which product and services meet your expectation? Which product and services you need that are on your current receiving? That is question how you have to ask in your own organization level. Then another level is at process level. We need to ask what product and services are most important to the external customers, or what a process produce those product and services, or why are the key importance of the processes. That are some quality levels. The following, let's we ask about, or let's we focus on barrier in total quality management, because the quality it's a long things that requires to be attended, or that requires to pay attention about it, because when you don't have it in an organization, your organization can fail. Let's look on these barriers. One, it's lack of commitment from a management. Avoiding training for ourselves and employees meetings. That's one. The next one, lack of employees involvement. Or particularly at a managerial level, supporting attitude trusts. You try to test it. A lack of teamwork. The lack of teamwork, it's another case. Cooperation and coordination within workers. You try to improve this culture of working in a team, because it will help you to increase the productivity. It will increase the good relationship with an employee, because you are training them to work in a team or as a team. There's another cause or another barrier, lack of customer orientation approach. Know the customer need, demand, and tastes, and even shortcomings. It will help you to fight with it. Lack of attention to a feedback and complaint. That is another cause. Supplier control in return of a materials cost, quality delivery, and it's another barrier. The last one, review quality procedures, upgrading and correct past errors, and you learn from experience, because it will help you to solve this if you learn from an experience. Let's look on the examples of the quality. For example, when you buy a TV, we look at the following parameters. On a brand, sell talk, or sales brochures, and even pictures, sound quality, size, appearance and weight, terms of payment, term of delivery, and installation and servicing or skills. Another one, there is many examples of the quality, but are some dimensions, or that are some things you can consider when you are going to buy a TV. Let's go to the elements of total quality. There is some elements that you can consider, which is helpful while we want to build or to have a quality management. One element, continuous improvement, means an improvement never ending, and even a quality does not require to do it today and the next one you forget and the next one you discredit. No, it is an improvement. A competitive beach making, it's one element. The next one, employee empowerment, team approach, decision based on fact, knowledge of tools, supplier quality, champion quality at a source, and even a supplier. It's one element of total quality management. Let's look on some elements for a success. Management support, it's one element of success. If you want to succeed, you try to build the following, and there is a mission statement. No organization or there is no success without a mission. Proper planning, you plan before you do. Customer and bottom line focus, you focus on a customer, because the customer, it's a reason of your business existence. Because when you don't have a customer, what your business can give, and where it can serve, it's a great difference, and it's a great issue. There is an empowerment measurement. The measurement, your success should be measurable, and empowerment should be empowered, because the training is very necessary and it's very important. What do you want to get and success? And teamwork, it's very important. Effective meeting and continuous or process improvement. Dedicate to resource, you dedicate to a resource when you want a success. 5 approach of defining qualities. Let's look on Harvard Professor David Gavin in his book Managing Quality, summarizing the 5 principles approaches to define a quality. He has defined a transcended or exceeding or surpassing or surpassing usual limit, especially in excellence, product-based, usual or user-based, manufacturing-based, and value-based. Those are some content you have to analyze while you are trying to know how can you develop your quality. And even let's look on benefits and the cost of the quality. There is many benefits and some costs of quality. What are them? In a benefit of total quality management in your business, it improves customer satisfaction. When you have tried to have total quality management in your business, you will achieve and you will get customer satisfaction. It improved a new product development process. It improved a new product development, and it improved a customer quality. This total quality management helps you to give the quality. Supplier satisfaction, your supplier will be satisfied because you are giving a quality and you are receiving more supplies from the suppliers. And employees family fulfillment, they will supply the long things or the big quantity of the things to their families. Excellent industrial relation, change in organization culture, high ownership among employees for improving organization performance, and it also breakthrough achievement in a business result and satisfy local society. The benefit of total quality management should come in 2 things or in 2 ways. There is a customer satisfaction oriented benefit, and another one is an economic improvement oriented benefits. In a customer satisfaction oriented benefits, there is improvement in product quality, improvement in a product design, improvement and product flow, improvement in employee moral and quality consciousness, and also improvement in product services, improvement in marketplace acceptance. Those are some benefits of the customer satisfaction oriented benefit. The economic improvement oriented benefits, there is a reduction in operating costs, reduction in operating losses, reduction in field service costs, reduction in reliability exposure. There is a benefit of good quality. When you give a good quality, what do you get or what do you benefit in your business? The hotel or organization will benefit in different ways. One, enhance repetition from hospitality, total quality management, increase market share, greater customer loyalty. As you know, the customer is a king, and it also lower liability or debits lower, few complaints. The customer will complain in a few less problem, lower production costs, high profits, or benefit increases, or dividends for a shareholder and stockholder. Company sustainability from incomes, job creation, and national economic growth. The economy of the country will just grow. There is an external and internal benefit of the quality. In internal benefits, there is reduces costs and increase dependability, increase speed, robust moral, and increase customer retention. In external, there is customer get correct product and services and even a correct specification, appropriate intangibles, customer satisfaction. Let's jump on what we call types of quality costs. The costs or the quality should has a cost. The cost of the quality is generally classified into 4 categories. There is cost of prevention, cost of appraisal, cost of internal failure, and the cost of external failure. When you say prevention costs include those activities which remove and prevent defects from occurring in a production process. Included are such activities as quality planning, production review, training, and engineering activities or analyzing, which are included to ensure that poor quality is not produced. While the quality of appraisal, those costs included to identify poor quality products after they occur but before shipment to the customer. Example, inspection activity. That is example of the cost of appraisal. There is another type which is called internal failure. Internal failure are those incurred during the production process. Include such items as machine downtime, poor quality materials, scrap, and rework. While in external failure, those incurred after the products is shipped. External failure costs include return and allowance, warrant costs, and hidden costs of customer dissatisfaction and low cost shares. When you lose market shares, that is what we call an example failure. You may try or you may want to know there's some equation of the cost. Cost of quality allows quantify the impact of poor quality. It is used as monitoring tool to track costs for inspection. Internal errors, external errors, prevention as the prevention efforts for increase the costs for inspection, internal failure, and the external failure drop. When you mean cost of quality, you understand prevention. You say appraisal, external and internal, and divided by sales times 100%. That is a formula of cost of quality. External plus internal plus appraisal plus prevention over sales times 100. That is some formula of cost of quality. Cost of quality, it is equal to the external plus internal plus appraisal plus prevention over sales times 100%. Three views of quality costs. There is a higher quality means high costs. When you say higher quality means high costs. The cost of improving quality is less than the resulting saving. And when we mean a quality costs are those incurred in excess of those that would have been incurred of the products were born of the service performed exactly right in a time. So you may ask why I can do a quality, what is an importance. Let's look on effect of poor quality. In your company, when you miss a quality, there will be a low customer satisfaction, low productivity, sales profit, low morale of the workforce, more rework, materials and labor costs, high inspection costs. Your inspection costs will be high. There is another indicators for a customer satisfaction again, like frontline improvement, excellent hiring, training, attitude, and morale of the frontline employees. Or you may ask yourself basic requirement for internal and external customer. One, it's high level of the quality or meeting or of the all needs, and even a high degree of flexibility or a productive flexibility. There is a philosopher that has talked more about the quality, like Edward Deming, Joseph Jolan, and Philip Crispy. Those philosophers has the difference, cause they do talks about what the others has not seen. Like when you try to look on this, the Edward Deming, there's a core elements in the management cycle like planning, do implementation, checks or study, and action. He has also defined this one in a four, like planning, do, check, and act. In a planning, you should know that nothing should be done without planning. You plan what is needed and do it what you have planned, and check that it works. You should check and act to correct any problem or improvement performance. That is what Deming's cycle or Deming has talked about. In a planning, identify a problem and develop a plan for improvement. In a do, implement plan on a test basis. In a study, check and assess plan. Is it working, or you understand if it's working? In act, institution, improve, continue cycle. While Joseph Jolan has said that there is a trilogy, quality trilogy. One is quality, next planning. One is a planning, the next is control, the last is improvement. In a planning, when you are trying to plan, you understand this. Planning, it's agreed things that determine the organization internal and external customer. While controlling, determine a valuation and make decision, measure performance and result. While in improvement, define a quality goal and train the workers. This Crispy has decided that the quality is a free management must be done firmly behind any quality plan. Do it right the first time. Thank you for being with me. That was a lecture of total quality management, and I've tried to make a summary of this course. We shall learn more in a class. Thank you for your attention.